Hey, I'm Kev. Yeah, must go and welcome to another iRacing stream. It has been a couple of weeks since I've actually been in iRacing. Since the last stream, actually, I did not take part last week. So we'll see how we can do around Kentucky Speedway, as we're going to be in the NASCAR trucks to begin things off with. This might be a bit of a shorter stream as well, as I'm starting a bit later in the day. I hope you enjoy the return of iRacing. Has just waiting for everything to load. I just realised I got my open wheel for this. This is going to be good fun in this opening race. It's not really made for NASCARs, these kind of half length wheels. We'll see how we go. It's just because I've been playing F1 2020 today. I actually finally started recording my team. And then tomorrow I start recording the other bits for my team as well. So all the documentary type parts. So you meet the team manager, you meet the driver, and you meet the team manager assistant as well. Like, those are the three cats I hope to kind of play while I do my team. There's going to be a couple of changes with my series compared to normal as well. Like, there's a shorter calendar. And I will try and explain that in the first episode why, and I mainly cut out races I don't really like. I'm not that good at either. So you might see, say, for example, there's no Abu Dhabi because I really do not like that circuit. So hopefully we've got all of my overlays on. Oh, we're missing the standings. Get back here, standings. There we go. But I think we've got everything else. We've got the territory.
That's a new fastest lap for Smith, 31.9.
We should have the flag overlay as well. Nice. Okay. Hello, Amir. Hope you've had a good weekend. Had a good day. So let's try and cool down a bit then.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. The pit exit looks clear.
Oh yeah, I forget I've got to use the clutch now, don't I? Come on, I'll just gently move the mic. Unfortunately, you're going to hear the clicking of the paddles, so that is something I can't get rid of, unfortunately. So you'll hear that in F1 2020 as well, when I do like the kind of radio bits. Oh god, cold tyres. This is so weird with a Formula wheel as well driving this. So Kentucky's one of those Molyneux. I think it's only been around like 20 years itself on that intro screen. But I used to hold like IndyCar as well, but only known for NASCAR now. Oh god, I've done a bit more for that. There you go. It's actually renowned in IndyCar for close finishes, I remember, right? Because that was when IndyCar had like basically like pack racing, the older chassis. Oh, that's much better. It's still much slower than the rest though, it looks like.
You're now 0.6 off the pace. And the guy behind has just done a 32.3.
There you go. I think that's at virtually flat actually at first, but I don't need to be lifted like that. Oh god. Are you meant to like dab the brakes as well into it? Or you just meant to hit the line? I'm not really sure.
Alright Kev, as a car exits in the pit, heads up. Good lap, that's your quickest so far. You're currently 0.4 off the pace. That lap was at 31.9.
That's not bad for someone who was
P3.
driving it towards the wall. But after that,
The leader has just done a 31.5.
there we go, that's better. Hey Anon, why are you
And you're calling
screwed?
this lap
I
in
think
this
you
session.
mentioned that, didn't you, in
Puts
your
you
comments saying you
0.1
were
off the
screwed.
leader's pace.
Why are you screwed in Motorsport Manager? God, I do not know how to take turns 3 and 4. Hang on. Let's put it down. Let's see how everyone else is taking it. Let's get on board with the leader. Doing nicely. Then towards 3 and 4 as well. No, you do just lift. Okay. P4 and P6? Oh, Jesus. Well, do you have, like, no points? Or are you still struggling to score points? I need to find time to play Motorsport Manager by the next couple of months. Like, we've got F1 2020 out, which will take quite a bit of time. Even though we're finishing TTR of Man, like, I'll stream that next weekend. Like, I'll stream the Superbike and Super Sport DTs, and maybe a bit of the hardcore mode as well. Just go through it with like a day stream maybe, and that can be, and just see how far we go on a hardcore season. I fancy it won't be the whole season, the rail ride, but hopefully it'll be at least like the halfway mark. I think could be a good target, especially as
The leader has just done a
in the last few
31.5.
races we've done, we've lessened the mistakes. So we've had a couple of clean races at T-Driver Man, so I'm hopeful we can at least get to like halfway through the season. Plus we won't be concentrating on Irish Championship as well, so I can try some different races to try and lot. Maybe the last season, the hardcore mode season. Oh yeah, we've got like Project Cars 3, got Dirt 5, WRC 9, ACC has DLC coming out in the next week as well, so I want to show off a bit of that maybe next in the coming week as well. So lots to try and show off. Oh, you've got 0, 9th is 3.
Fastest lap for Bug, 31.3.
Oh, is it top 6 at school? I can't remember what you said. Was it top 6 or like top 10? Wait, there's also Automobilista too. I want to show off more of that. Like the Supercarts Run Battles is pretty fun, but handle the Supercarts just wasn't quite to my liking. So I do want to show off some other cars, especially like the stock cars and the F1 cars as well they have in Automobilista too. Like the F1 cars I've tried out are pretty fun. So we just got to repeat what this guy is doing on the oval. Let's see what we can do as we've got a couple of minutes of practice, so we could do a couple of laps here if we're allowed out. Do not expect to do well in this race, like being a bit rusty on iRacing.
Push.
After a couple of weeks running oval, I'm not the best at. Like, I've driven an IndyCar around here before and I was not that good at Kentucky. Oh, no, no, no. Just entering pit lane in style. That's how you do it. I've just got to find my stall.
Watch your speed.
I haven't gone past it. How is that unsafe? Come on, everyone knows that's how you enter pit lane. You just creep it in, keep it in. There you go. Bit weird seeing the fuel tank not actually go in the wing mirror up there. Let's get racing. So yeah, just trying to find time to just do stuff. Unfortunately, at the moment is a bit difficult. Because I was hoping to end TTI the man by the end of the previous month, but I've had personal issues the last kind of like month, so I've had other stuff to deal with, so I haven't had as much free time, unfortunately, to do this recording business. Yeah, hopefully at the moment I can try and power through at least a couple of series. I've still got MotoGP as well, 20 to record, even though I'm not the biggest fan of MotoGP 20 at the moment. They have finally had the Moto E bikes. I forgot to record that and show it off this morning, but I'll probably do that during the week. Try and record the Moto E bikes. I'm very interested to see how they handle, because in general handling's been better on MotoGP 20. It's just with the updates it's gotten less to my liking. Like at first I thought the handling was really good, but then everyone seemed to kind of hate the handling at first. Like I really liked it, but now the handling's not quite where I like it, especially with the braking feel, because the braking is a bit not as sensitive as 19, but it's more important to get the braking right, it feels like, so you can get momentum through the corners. There's a bit more stop-start in 19 and 18. Like you could actually ride the bike like a Ducati. Now it doesn't feel like you can do that at MotoGP level.
The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Or ride it, say, like Casey Stoner used to ride a motorbike.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
Now it feels like there's less variance in what you can do, like in riding style. Like always to be clean and precise. This guy behind me knows how to exit the pit lane better than me. Okay, let's try and back up this corner a bit more. There you go. Really do outside manoeuvres here, doesn't seem like it, does it? I see a little slide from the guy in front.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Should I try and qualify?
Across the white line.
Or should I just use this as practice?
2 laps to get the job done, mate.
It's always fun starting at the back in these races. Especially as you probably don't have the pace of the guys way at the front. But maybe hang on at the rear though, draft. Hang on, aren't you in your first season? You can go up and down? A bit confused with that. Oh, I drove it in way too hard. We can do a purposely slow that time, I guess. Be near the back.
4.
This is like millimeter driving, like you're trying to do that. Really do it as well with this, Will, compared to the ground one I normally have.
The leader's just done a 31.3.
Well, it should be right at the back, because that was an abysmal lap times. Well, that's a good line. Didn't get us much time though. Felt good. Still half a second off. Maybe that first corner is flat. Oh, I lifted way too much there. You need to be on the power. Yeah, it is flat. I was lifting all this time. No, truck, don't go towards the wheel. The wall, should I say? Well, this will be a tyre race as well. Like, remember, we've only got one set of tyres you can change onto. Just think it's a fixed series thing. I'm not sure if you have more sets in open class because the races tend to be a bit longer. Your school year on Friday, nice. Yeah, and so you have a normal summer holiday then. Like normal length for summer holiday.
That's the end of the session, P16.
Because I know it's variable with some schools, like some have open, some have not, like here in the UK. Where are we? 22 drivers, starting 16th. Let's try and not crash out at the end of the opening lap. And then I'm not sure what to do after this, because I can't do Skippy, because I don't own the International Raceway, unfortunately. So it might have to be Michelin Pilot, I think I can do. That's about it, I think, for the 9:15 slot. Depends how long this race is, though, because last we've got 40 laps in. If we get just like a couple of cautions, it can last, you know, up to 50. Not to 50, up to like 40 minutes. And it'll be close running up to that 9:15 slot, so we might have to stick to like the 9:30 fixed BMW GT4 series. And so I really take care of my wheel here. No, this is top quality cleaning here. Clearing all the vents. I suppose this wheel hasn't packed up the amount of dust in it like it's on it. I think that's what happened to my G25 though, a couple of years ago. That's my first wheel I owned.
The air temp
And that
is
just broke
25
one day.
Celsius, 40 laps.
I think it's because I never really properly cleaned it, to be honest. Like this wheel I've taken
We
slightly
need to
better
follow
care
car
of.
number 20 in the outside lane.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Someone's eager.
Sorry, I was trying to fix all my controls. Someone messed with my
We need to catch up to car number
I couldn't go to
20.
my previous page.
WRX and Dirt 2.
We had more than half a
Don't
page.
know.
It wouldn't be bad, but
I did it in Dirt Rally. I remember doing it in that.
yeah, that's not bad. They're just blow up on the back of the video.
I don't know, maybe it's because I didn't really like how Cody's handled the World Rally Course license. Like that is one of the worst jobs ever for an official license hold. Like they've just split that championship up into a DLC, like for Dirt Rally. Like it is abysmal how they've handled it. Now the esports series look fun. What was it? Timmy Hansen, you won it.
Go, go, go.
I remember today. Even though Shane Van Gisbergen won the race, I think it was.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
By you two. So yeah, I've never been that keen trying it out, to be honest. Dirt 2, even though I probably should. Like I imagine it's a bit better than Dirt Rally, which, even though I really enjoyed it, like the handling had
Okay, Kev, decent
Had
start.
some work
We can
to
build
do.
something from here.
on it. It was the same with like the normal rally
Car
cars as
outside.
well, and they did a good job with the rally
Clear
cars,
outside.
making it handle alright. You try and push me.
The leader has just done a
Thank for their battling
31.6.
hard, so they're able to claw back the gap
The car ahead has
slightly.
just done a 31.5.
It's like they're checking up majorly as well. I'll give him the inside if he wants it.
Car inside.
New fastest lap for Wood, 31.2.
Careful, still there.
E19, good lap. That's your quickest today.
Clear
It's
inside.
all
Car in
contact
front
in
lap time
front.
is at 31.4.
Somehow all survived that. I have no idea how.
You're out there that way.
Still there. Clear low.
I don't know how I think, but I did.
Man, no caution out for that. Come on.
16th place. That lap time was 33.0. The gap in front is now 1.5.
Yeah, we've got some work to do, close that up.
That lap time was 31.5.
Lap
backing up a little bit. You want to come around the gate. I ain't right.
We are closing up. Don't know how to take 3 and 4 still. Still it came much more speed through that. Okay. Off of the inside. We'll take it. Someone is holding up these two in front. Oh, did they just get into the wall?
Car high.
My bad, 13. You cut me one hell of a
Hold your
break.
line. Still
Yeah, I
there.
didn't want to wreck
Easy. Hold your line.
P17, that last lap was at 32.0.
Hold your line. Still there. They're outside.
Great attempt from the guy behind.
Moore is leading the race.
So not too far off the pace, just a couple of tenths, I'll take that.
P16.
Car inside. Easy. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low. Car low. Careful. Still there.
Hey, Ryan, did you get any extras on
Still
that
there.
contract?
Hold your
I
line.
think I did.
Still there.
Then they've got to give the guy the insider.
Hold your line.
17th place. You've just done at 32.4.
Still there. Easy. Hold your line. Careful. Still there.
Yeah, I did.
Hold your line. You're clear on the inside. Car low.
Damn it, went too high.
Still there. Clear low.
That was 32.7.
Oh, he's at the white line. Or yellow line. Away with it. I wonder if we will get a course because this seems like pretty sped out this racing. Oh, he's at the wall.
Car high. Clear outside.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
I've seen a couple of drivers do that, but I don't seem to be affected by it majorly.
P17.
Hitting the guy in front of us, so.
That mean I don't know. 14, I'm sorry.
Oh, without the Yasmina section, nice. So you're on round 9 then, the championship. Well, that times have dropped, haven't they? Mid 32s now.
You've just done at 32.8.
Four car five. Thank you
Points,
for calling
huh?
out. I couldn't talk.
No?
lap time was 32.9.
Did you get a 4X for that?
I think I got two.
Okay, Kev, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Yeah, very slow though.
Hello. Still there. Hold your line. Easy, hold your line. Careful, still there. Easy, hold your line. Still there. Hold your
We're
line.
rubber in this second lane. Hope we can find some grip
Careful,
up
still
there.
there. You're clear low.
B18.
Are low. You're clear on the inside.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.3.
Car inside. Hold your line. Clear low.
I don't get it. Am I meant to actually change down to third through there?
Car inside.
I'm getting
Still
railroaded
there.
now.
Hold your line. You're clear low.
Yeah, so halfway through this race, my god, this is flying,
was
boy.
at 33.8.
What the hell was that for?
Come on, caution. No, you keep it in fourth. Okay.
Okay, Kev, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 0.9. That lap was at 33.6.
So the leaders are just approaching the 33s, man. That's about that. Oh, someone. Oh, he's off the track. Come on.
Yellow flag. Safety car is out.
Or not.
I was making a comeback.
I did see the Grand Prix.
Sorry about that contact.
It's not as good as the first round,
I
but
didn't check up fast enough on you.
once again, that final lap was
That's okay.
freaking chaotic. And the first lap as well, yeah, with Ferrari.
Dave, I don't think I missed you too much, but tried to argue.
Like, Ferrari are just one big mess. At the moment, they are. If I'm Carlos Sainz, I'm trying to find a way out of my contract for next year. Like,
I lost you in the mirror there. Talk to you. back a little further. I'm just trying to arc a little bit.
I've got to be trying my darndest to be going back to, or keep my contract with, well, not McLaren, he can't
The
stay
leader's
there, can
pitting
he?
now.
But try and go somewhere else. Anywhere but Ferrari.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
I said I don't need fuel. It's like... Yeah, definitely Benito out. Like, he doesn't seem to know how to manage Vettel and Leclerc. Oh, that's not the first time they've crashed into each other. It's like the third or fourth time now in just over a season. Not even Force India were that bad when they had Perez and Ocon together. Like, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what he's doing leading. Like at least with, say, like Arriva Bene beforehand, or even Dominicali going back a few years, like, and of course John Todt, like there was clear direction with where Ferrari's going. Like we're always working towards going to the top, being the best. Benito, don't really see that direction. Seems like they were caught napping in if there's like COVID break. Like everyone bought upgrades, they bought basically a box last weekend. Now they've bought upgrades and they had no chance to evaluate them because of the first corner mishap. So, and they think those updates weren't that good anyway. Like, it's total old chaotic Ferrari from like the early 90s. Like in the early 90s they challenged for the title with Prost in 90 to that infamous Suzuka Grand Prix with Senna, but then in 91 Prost left the team because of how rubbish the car was, or got sacked by Ferrari. And in 92 and 93 they built terrible cars. It feels like we're in that era again with Ferrari, because it's not just the car, it's also the mishaps, it's the strategy during the races. Like, it is literally a miracle how Leclerc got a podium last weekend with how Ferrari are. Like, we all want to... If we see like Vettel make a mistake like he did last weekend, we'll want to put it on Vettel. When Leclerc made a mistake today though, no one's really put it on Leclerc though. I would have said Vettel was washed up, etc.
Alright, Kev.
But it seems like both drivers are just desperate to make these moves early on, or try and make any pass to me, because they're not going to have much of a chance with that car, because they're not quick in a straight line. Like, it was the slowest car in the straight line on the speed traps. That's the works Ferrari, not Haas or Alfa Romeo, the works Ferrari were. So it seems like their advantage of the engine last year was probably illegal, and they've had to remove it. Going the wrong way. It seems like Mercedes and Honda in particular have got stronger. Their power units. Renault's power unit still doesn't seem that strong.
I hope it's not good.
But despite that, you'll see McLaren get podiums with it, so
Natty right.
can't be that bad, can it? You know, we made up places in the
Okay,
pit
Kev,
stops.
get ready.
Well,
Safety car's coming in.
Not me. We're just sitting beside me.
so there we go, 13 to go. We'll rant about Ferrari after the race more, alright?
Green, 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 let's go.
So contact in front.
Car up high. Clear high.
Safety car deployed.
Dude, I got a black flag because your forecast wrecking everybody. Really, dude? How is that even possible, man?
That was a bit of a crazy restart. So this is how we're gonna win. If everyone can do that on each restart, we're gonna come through. Get a win or the top 10. I'll take either.
No, if you're the leader, you can start pretty much whenever, but there's this arrow right here just a little before the start-finish line where you can start.
Seems like someone doesn't know about restart zones.
I know that stuff is later.
I got a black flag because I avoided a wreck and passed
Blue
before
flag.
red flag, or before start finish.
Oh, the blue flag, so.
So basically, iRacing wanted me to keep on the shot.
How'd that go through my head in F1 Johnny Joining?
Yeah, same here. I got black flag for that map too.
I mean, that was my fault. The 5 cars didn't move, and I had nowhere to go but up. I can't go below them, or I'll get black flag. So it was either slam on my brake or go to the upside, and then I got spun out. So
It's like someone's leaving a gap for some reason, everyone.
penalty is.
A bit confusing.
30 seconds under green.
Under green.
I got one for unsafe pit exit and passenger safe car.
Like, there's no point doing that move, dude.
So
Or
I
even
can't
attempting
serve
it.
it under caution.
The only thing you get to serve under caution is if you speed on pit road.
Anyway, back to ranting about
the
Ferrari.
longest line. Otherwise, everything's under green.
But yeah, it was good
Let me find this guy.
that the
Sorry,
Kurt did
Freddie,
like just
taking
put his
him out.
hands up after the race. Was like, yeah, my fault. I'm an idiot. I
that'll be the
learned from it.
19th. Take me out.
No, man, for Hungary,
No, I don't want to stoop that low. That's bullshit.
it's not
man.
going to look good. If Mercedes are as strong as they are in Hungary,
Feels
like they were
people
around
learn how
the
to
Red
drive
Bull
a
Ring, like
little
Ferrari would
better.
probably be
Taking
that.
off is,
If it was like,
really not hard on the scale of, talent in this kind of driving.
no, thankfully the Hungary Ring is not about straight
I don't
line
think his
speed
issue
as
was
much
the
as
caution,
about,
the issue
straight
was
around the
the
corners.
start of
So
race 19.
I'm saying.
So you never know, especially if there
Green
is
go. You see the car in front of you.
like multiple
go.
safety cars that you tend to get at
Pretty
Hungary
much
Ring.
the first thing you learn when you start driving
Because of
the
that
car,
first
you gotta
corner, like it's a very
accelerate
tempting
forward,
overtaking manoeuvre
if
there.
I'm not mistaken. You gotta accelerate forward before you go through a turn.
That could save them, like
What
it did
I'm
with
saying
the
is
Kirk.
green flag had already dropped.
first
the
round.
5 car hadn't moved, so I was either going to run into the back of him, go under him and get black flag, or move up, and that's got spun out. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, not looking good for Ferrari.
If there's a guy in front of you that has it win, you don't go. Plain and simple.
But you're
Also might
allowed
not
to
be
go
looking
the
good
outside.
for Racing Point as well.
Hey,
Like
dude,
Renault
I like that
protested
color
them
you got.
over their car because it's a carbon copy of the Mercedes from last year.
You say 10?
Two.
Not sure they would have protested them
Two.
if Ricardo finished ahead of them though, but
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, how many laps before they kick you out of the race?
because Renault have their own problems at the moment. Like, you talk about how bad,
I think it's 3. When they
bad
stop
what's
scoring.
it, Benotto is.
No. Was that with pace laps or without?
Like, Abitable is
Yeah. One more.
just as bad or even worse as a team boss.
Now, if you don't serve it, it'll be penalized after the race.
Like, Renault should be a clear 4th in the standings with there being like one of the big major
That is
factory
just the
teams.
race ends before you serve it.
Safety car in this lap.
And they were making that progress towards that. but now they just seem to have
Race was bad on the safety rating.
let McLaren and Racing Point catch up to them.
I don't have no exit, so y'all.
They made an interesting choice
I'm
with
gonna race
Alonso
one
for
lap
next
with you,
year.
I'm trying to get it cleared. I'm hitting the bottom.
So the Renault Academy, like, where do their drivers go after this year? Like Zhao and Lundgaard. You both drove really well in the F2 the week and getting podiums and the win for Lundgaard today. Like, they've already had to let Jack Aiken go. And then they've got some very good drivers like lower down at F3 level as well, so they could be having like that Red Bull problem you often see where they've got two strong
Be
drivers,
ready,
Red
we're
Bull,
going
but
green.
then they've got loads of good youngsters. You've seen it with Ferrari as well, because they've got Schwartzman and Schumacher. They're pretty handy. Well, we'll see it in the next few years. Someone's keen on the outside.
Green flag.
Go 8.
Okay, Kev, the next car is Murphy, 14th.
Trying to make the move on the outside didn't quite work out. So
Are low. Clear inside.
Safety car's coming out, full course yellow.
Y'all are terrible. Out there wrecking for 20th.
What in the world, man?
bloody hell, this is a bit getting a bit crazy towards the end of this race. Nice and clean, and now suddenly we're getting cautions final over spot. As we've got to the 9 car bite, wherever they are. Oh, now I've got to pass the 22, okay. Hi, bud, around you. Got to pass the 18 as well. What the hell?
It started somewhere around the 4, but I couldn't tell exactly what happened.
Not letting me bite.
Somebody come up on me or hit me in the rear and turn me into the bomb.
Yeah, I just saw the back of your truck and you started going sideways, but I didn't know what happened. Yeah, I checked up and got ran over from the rear.
Hang on, are we like in 10th or something? Go on, top 10 dream. It is an F1 pub.
Lucky dog coming up top.
Cool, it feels like it. I might do that actually after this.
Checkered out of this one, looks like, right?
We seem to be in the mood for wrecks or stuff, aren't we? So
Probably.
let's see what's available after this. We might hop over to F1 20 joining. Because we're in that good like first few weeks phase where people actually play online. You know, at least until Christmas, and then there's again another week there where you can play online. Yeah, let's rant about Renault then, shall we? As we've done the Ferrari rant, but yeah, Renault just seem to be going backwards. Like their power unit's not the best, and they're being outshone by McLaren, who are moving to Mercedes power units for next year. So McLaren could just, you know, get even stronger. Like, it'd be a really good battle between McLaren and Racing Point next year, maybe. To be the best of the Mercedes like B teams or second teams. Was McLaren on the trajectory that Renault should be? Like McLaren are, you know, working towards top 5s, podiums. That's what Renault should be achieving with, you know, them being a factory team, the backing they've got. Of course, they went all in on Ricciardo, and that kind of ended after a couple of seasons. Now they're going all in with Alonso, who probably only has a couple of seasons left at most. And then I'm guessing they want Ocon to lead the team after
I
that.
look up in my mirror and there's a black and red truck in the wall.
But at the moment, I'm not
May
sure
not
about
manage.
Ocon leading the team. He's
I'm not a pace guy, I like to race.
like, I was a
I
big
got
fan
you.
of Ocon in Junior Formula. Like, he was really good. Like in F3 especially, GP3. Did alright hopping into a manor halfway through the season.
What lap are the leaders on?
Coming to 37 this time.
And he was alright against Perez. Like, of course, they had their issues with each other, but like pace-wise, like in that last season he had at Force India or Racing Point or whatever, he was matching Perez. And Perez, like, I rate really highly. Like, he's a really good driver, Perez. But now that he's restarting his career with Renault, like, seems like it's going to take some adapting to do, and I don't know, he's still maybe a bit too aggressive. Like, we saw him fight Ricciardo today, and when he probably should have just let him go, like, for both their races' sake. I mean, he retired just a couple of laps after fighting Ricciardo with, I think it's cooling issue with his car. I thought someone's disappeared. Oh, are they back? It's like it. Again, that's just it's not really their fault, I guess, for fighting. It's more like the team management saying, like, hey, Daniel's on a different strategy, let him by. But that should have been their call. Like you saw with McLaren at the end of the race, the Sainz and Norris, like, Sainz set Norris by, and they got the top 5 out of it. The top 5 that Renault arguably should have got with Ricciardo. Because he did a pretty good job holding up Stroll for, was it like 20 laps until the final lap? And it is damn competitive, that midfield, like, with McLaren on the rise,
Kev,
with
get
Racing
ready.
Point as
Racing
well
regime at
this
the end of this
season.
lap.
You're seeing Renault slip back. Haas are like nowhere. Like, they're battling Alfa Romeo. Williams are still at the back, but they're getting closer. Then you got Alfa Terry. Still don't know how to say the second part, but you got them like kind of just above Haas, it seems. Now and Alfa Romeo, like, it's incredibly close between everyone, apart from Mercedes and Red Bull. Like, they're clearly at the top, and the Mercedes are clearly better than everyone else. Last 5 seconds on pit stop. No.
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
All of my damage, my top is only like
Have they had a Carlos
pounds.
Sainz pit stop then? Isn't it Sainz who had that error
I think
today?
you got me beat.
I was thinking of IndyCar actually. I'm thinking of Rosenquist.
I think my top speed's like 100.
That's not good.
There we go then. If we get a caution now, it'd be green, white,
Green
checkers.
flag, we're racing. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Car outside. Clear high.
P12, 2 laps remaining.
And I thought we got the jump on me, but I'm guessing they're damaged. So was getting close in front. Yeah, they're damaged behind. go white flag. With nudging in front.
One more lap to go.
Oh, someone round. Someone else round. Oh, just avoided it. Oh, I tried to dive.
Car outside. Still there. Still there.
Trying to come across us, but he stealed it.
Center line. You're all clear high.
P9. Okay, it's over.
Oh, we take
Well done,
that.
mate. Good finish.
That was a good finish.
Anybody want to push me across the finish line? I'm fucking turning forward.
You win, 17.
13, man. You didn't give me no room at the bottom at all. You pushed me all the way down to the...
There you go, we
Yeah,
survived the
yeah,
lobby,
on
just
there,
about.
Do what? Do what?
Not a bad start. 9th of the site and 16th.
They
We
won
didn't really
13.
have any pace as well.
Blaming you, man.
You are the man.
As we beat that guy by 0.02 of a second. Thought that was up for 8th, but I'm guessing we got overtaken at this restart. So let's see what's available. Actually, let's do the results. Oh, it does say we're 8th. Oh no, it's practice. God damn it. That's what we're rating then for those. So what's here? 9:15 is what we're looking at. Or 9:30. Oh, we have the Michelin pilot round Barber. That's a bit of a tricky set. I can't really just hop in there, because I will be off the pace. Oh, BMW fixes at Detroit. Don't really fancy that. Yeah, should I hop into F1 2020? Or was that night? I was saying that was both, to be honest, like combined. Yeah, let's hop into F1 2020. So I just got to blacken the old screen. Got to adjust my rotation as well, because Cody's don't know how to set up wheels yet. And then got to set the old game capture. I think it was 4 in the end, because we had like none for the first 20 something laps, and then it just went a bit crazy towards the end. So hopefully you're seeing that on screen. P2. No safety car, come on. Okay, we won't be trying F1 2020 online. Shall I try Automobilista or something? God's sake. Is it actually down, or can I... Or can I connect? Because I had this problem the other day where it wouldn't connect for a few guys, but it looks like we're in. Does anybody actually do these weekly events? I imagine they do for the first week, but then after that... Oh, I guess quite a few people do. So let's go into unranked. Let's try and find a 5-lap lobby. I do not want one that's got 25%. So we've got in lobby. Oh, here we go. 5-lapper. Let's try and join it. I don't have Dirt installed at the moment, because I had to make way for F1 2020, unfortunately. Like, after I've done TTR the Mantle, I'll probably reinstall Dirt. So yeah, let's be Haas. Let's be Roman. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have... Because Dirt 2 is like 100 gig as well. It's like a massive amount. It's annoying. Yep, prepare for the carnage. Hang on, how many people are in here? 14. Will we even get to the first corner? Will this be a... What was it, 2017 Singapore? Where the Ferraris and Verstappen crashed? It's probably going to be like that. Plus, I don't have a setup for Singapore. I've only got setups for Australia, Bahrain, Vietnam, and one other circuit. Well, if I'm in a Haas, I'm probably going to retire with brake problems anyway. So, see, at least I've got the excuse ready, you know. That's why I chose Haas. But that's another team like Renault that's just gone downhill after, was it finishing 4th or 5th in the Constructors? But man, the last couple of years have been tough for them. I wonder who their drivers will be for next season as well. Like I talked about how Ferrari Academy have got strong drivers. I know Gunter Steiner he's not really keen on hiring, you know, young drivers. But man, I'm not sure about Grosjean. Not sure about Magnussen. Oh god, we're doing one-shot quaddy. Jesus. You want car setup? Give me all the downforce. I think that's the best setup. Like Magnussen, they'd be stupid not to retain him. Like he's been pretty good for them. But Grosjean, not sure if it's that time. Oh my god, we're in the daytime. Nice. Oh, there we go. There's the force feedback kicking in. I love that it takes like 10 seconds to do that. There's just going to be like a side to that for me, basically. Yeah, it could be Mick. Or it could be Schwartzman. I think it's just between those two, isn't it? But those seem to be the next drivers up for Ferrari. I know Mick Schumacher has so much bad luck in F2. Like, I can't see him fighting for the title because every time he's looking like he's having a strong weekend, something happens to him. Oh god, fucking hell, I can't tell where the corners are. Like today, he was running really strongly, and then for no reason, the fire extinguisher went off. Like he didn't accidentally touch a button or anything, and it like, oh yeah, I've got to use overtake, don't I? And that's the same what happened to his rookie year as well. Like he had pace, he just sometimes he just didn't look like he could buy a result. So yeah, Schwartzman could hop him. And jump him to whatever, you know, seat is next available. Well, that's a terrible time. They're like 8 seconds off the pace or something. Yeah, especially as Schwartzman's off an F3 victory. Now he's starting to win in F2 already, like, as a rookie. Oh, that's really impressive. Oh my god, we're 12 seconds off the pace. How do I do the 36? It's like those people you see on the top of the leaderboards, like everyone's all similar time, and then suddenly someone's like 15 seconds ahead. Russell to Merck. Yeah, that has got to happen in the future. Like, this weekend, Russell showed, you know, he actually does have quite a lot of talent in him. Like, the one time he's been able to show it in the Williams as well. Not sure who to Williams. Because Merck don't really have a, like, driver academy like the rest. Because they no longer have Verline. They've given Ocon to Renault. Well, it's only really Russell, is it? Well, there's Markelov, but he's not exactly doing well in... Because they've got their now F2 team, like the HWA team. I guess it could be De Vries or Van Dorn from Formula E. Like, they're actually doing pretty decently in Formula E. Like, they could bring them across. Otherwise, Williams just get, you know, the best paid driver alongside the Latifi. But then if they've got Russell, it seems like they could survive with just one paid driver, so I'm not sure who else takes that seat. So here we go. Let's see if I remember what the clutch is. Well, that's a decent start. Oh, and it's Alfa Romeo. Oh my god. Got shoved by the Williams there. That must have been Russell. Wasn't it? and 12. No. So it hasn't really gone forward then.
Yellow flag.
So that's a different line. Oh, hello. Someone just disappeared. What the hell? Someone's going really slow. So he's alongside us. Oh, they got damage. Yeah, what? Oh, great. We've been punted from behind. There's a Mercedes. What the hell? Everyone's a ghost.
Let's make the best of it.
I don't understand what's happening. Oh, no, you're not a ghost anymore. Yeah, shove us into the wall. Thank you. Hang on, we had 20 drivers. Sign up for this. Oh, now McLaren's a ghost. That's the racing line, mate. I don't know how I've extended stuff. Yeah, well, so you're the only team that hasn't scored points, so have you like scored a couple and you just need like one good result like in the points to jump everyone?
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
So, no. We're fighting a ghost at the moment. What the hell? Oh, I've had overtake on this whole time. Jesus. So that Renault is taking a very different line. Get that Alpha Tower.
Okay, clear. DRS is now enabled.
The car's still invisible to me. What the hell? Oh, hit the wall. How are we staying in eternally in 11th? Like,
Caution, caution.
thanks, Williams. Getting held up by this runner now.
Try to stay with him, he might make a mistake. He could still regain the position.
Oh, come on. Using ghost tactics on me. And then into the wall. Oh, we do the same. You can see how this is a very popular esports game. Bye. Oh, that broke myself. Oh, so fellow house. No wonder we had contact then when we were fighting.
This is your final lap of the race. You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty. You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
No! Oh god, how do I get in reverse? There we go. Where do you stop? Oh, it's an oval, isn't it? You said. Primes only go 13 laps. That's ridiculous.
Yellow flag.
Oh, someone's had enough. There you go, brilliant result. P11. How the hell? Got to get 6 points on an oval. That gets into 10% performance after 13 laps. I really didn't like ovals the best motorsport manager on the Switch and the mobile. That's because I was rubbish at them. I think the only time I did well was when all of my opponents were like glitched because the tyre wear was like really ridiculous. So I could do like one less pit stop than them. Let's never do Singapore again, shall we? Yeah, no wonder half the people have left. Cool. I don't do options though, so you could maybe do... No, you can't do 3 stops options, can you? Actually, no, you could do options, then prime or something like that. There's no, not Singapore again. Let's see if we can find somewhere else to crash. And the house wasn't very good round there, you know, the braking issues, so... Let's see who else is in the lobby. That's a 25%. Definitely want to do that. That's the one we were just in. Oh, this one's got France. Vietnam. They've got Singapore, no, 25%. They've got 25% ones. Let's go back up here. What was it? That? No, that's not the one. I think it's the one before. Yeah, that one. One part for the final round. Oh. What is there? There's a front and rear ring. And then you've got suspension, don't you? And then, like, chassis? I guess I'll just go for whatever's least developed. Head into the final round. Yeah, like if everything is quite even, I guess it would be like suspension or something. Oh, that's Spain. Actually, shall we try ranked? I've never actually... So I've tried ranked once.
see if we can actually get in. Nice, 800k. Must have been a heck of a sponsorship. Come on. I think I had this issue with 2019 as well, where I couldn't join ranked lobbies as well. So I'm not sure if it's just the Cody thing or my connection. Because it's very similar to 2019, where it either took a long time or you just get rejected. Do you really need brakes on an oval? You'll probably go for a rear wing if you can. You don't really need brakes, do you? Apart from pitting. Yeah, rank's still not fixed then. Let's try unranked again. Oh, that's 25%. Don't want to be joining that one. That's another 25%. 25%. There you go, 5 laps. Yeah, rearing would probably be best. Seems like. From your choices. Oh. You might as well, for the final race, might as well try and risk it. Because you're not exactly going to get many penalties from that, are you? You're on 5. Oh, that's Singapore again. No, I don't want Singapore. We can't join that person's lobby, so I don't know what's going on with that. We got this one in France. Oh, way better performance, yeah. Get all the performance you can get. Oh, session in progress. Oh, they've had a nice little championship. Is it Australia, Italy? So I don't know if this is like MotoGP, where if you join midway through, you actually have to wait to the next race. As this is a spectacular view of qualifying. Oh, you get to see some people in the paddock club hanging out. There we go. What's camera site 2? Oh, that's this. There you go, let's just join all board lap. Once I've forgotten how to drive a couple of these parts of this circuit as well. Like, I always mess up this chicane. Although it seems like they made it much clearer when you brake. And you got a couple corners after here which are like they apexes. Like this one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, always mess up this corner. And that one as well, that left-hander. Because then this corner just leads into the final one, which is very tight. Probably give it to your better driver. Because you're thinking of the race, aren't you? So yeah, if you give it to your better one, you know, hope you can try and get the race result you need. Because then you can just focus on that one driver as well to try and get you the result. I know it might be risky, but if they're better, then and they've got the new parts, you might as well put all your weight behind them. Oh, someone's got similar badges to me. So doing 29, 30s. We could probably do the 43s. Or the 39s. I think we can do that. Oh, super license. Oh. I want to check that out. Just realised I need to move my camera as well for F1 2020. Do I need to move it to the other side? Are we actually just going to watch the race like with MotoGP? You know, probably just leave and come back in a few minutes. Oh, Michael Schumacher's left the session. There we are. Someone didn't even make it across the start line. Oh my god. Yeah, that's going as well as you would expect. I think we can leave this place. Where's the pause menu? Here we go. We got a couple corners of hilarity from the. There's no one in lobby. No, just 25% races though. We can't join that person's lobby. There's no lobbies for us to join with. We don't want to do a 25% race. We see if someone's near the end of the race, we can maybe join their lobby, like this one. That's up to race results and ice. Okay. Can we try and blind them with our multiplayer car? So that's super license 12. I have to remember which button's 12. There we go. Oh god, he keeps track of how terrible I am. No. Don't need to see that. So are we just racing around Austria? I know we've got Austria. Oh, Singapore again, no. And Baku as well. Just asking for trouble. Surprised they don't have Monza too. I don't like how all of the things are flashing on the side. Is that a bad sign? That we're going to be kicked out or something? I know, it only looks like a couple of people got bad connections, like we got a decent one. This is a full grid. 22 people. I don't have an Austria set up. It's probably going to be the default one, isn't it? Good mix of cornering, downforce, and straight line speed. Or do we go for slightly increased top speed? Probably that. Still don't have the thing if you do that, where you can just back out as well. I've never know why that's not an option. Or just like, are you sure? Or something like that. Not a bad first quarter. I should probably keep that in fifth. That wasn't too bad, just a couple of seconds off the pace. Oh, we got 20 drivers. I thought we had 22. So it looks like from the quality that we're clinging on to the top drivers. But the cross gloves don't go over the old vehicle colour. But I'm sure there's going to be a totally clean 5-lap race. Oh, mixing in the options. Only going for the 2-stop. Oh, I see, 15. So yeah, makes sense to do a 2-stop. Oh, I thought that crashed for a second. There's been one annoying thing with this game as well, like the random crashes. Apart from, you know, everything else. Oh, we're in part 4, mate. I've had that a couple of times. Thankfully not in my team, but just doing like time trial or doing this like online, I've had the crashes. So there we go. Oh, I didn't get taken out. Saved.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Yeah, there's probably too much curb there.
We've been awarded a time penalty.
Oh, come
We'll
on.
go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Using all of the curb. Thanks.
Okay, clear.
And that's how to successfully make a move in F1 2020 online.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
It's going too well this race. That's to make a stupid mistake. No, 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 no. Come on. Damn it. We're good.
Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not
the
enough to
fuck?
justify a stop in the remaining laps.
Lawrence can still hold on to the top 5. Gonna Sergio Perez our way to the end of. Oh my god. Stay away from me. Oh, that's actually a legitimate line. Okay, totally outbreak myself. Oh my god, that's pathetic. What? Doesn't he get to keep the position? What a ruse. I like how track limits are like important for like one corner out there. The rest you can just go anywhere. No, 7th. Didn't quite Paris it then. That's annoying. No, we had the pace of 2nd. So that's like our best online result in this game so far. I swear Drive of the Day is still just based on places gained, isn't it? Would be nice there's a bit more of a like contextual element to it, but I can understand why Cody's just gone like, yeah, highest place gains, whatever. That can be Drive of the Day. Yeah, we're going on 2nd and 3rd even though our fastest lap isn't as good as theirs. Was it view that times? Oh, it's because of this driver. Oh, I guess they're holding up the other one. Oh, Singapore. Let's see if we can survive it a bit better than we did earlier. Yeah, well, most ovals quite flat in Motorsport Manager. I mean, if you've got a single seat, I guess most ovals are just almost flat anyway in like real life now. There's only things like tyre wear, like tyre dig, where ovals become like bigger lifting, like they've done with like Texas in recent years. Like Indy, like the Indy 500 is still massively flat out for Indy cars. Like the biggest lift they do is like in dirty air, it feels like at the moment. So this has changed options. Got 19 drivers still. What other tracks do we have? What was it? Azerbaijan. Oh, we got Belgium. Got Spa. Oh, we're going to Bahrain. Nice. Even though Spa is normally incredibly inaccurate in the Cody's games, let's see if they've changed it at all. Now, they changed Spain, like Catalonia, a bit to make it a bit more realistic. And more in line with their kind of standard for replicating tracks, which is alright. We've got Spa, I think Monza as well. Like I noticed there was, I can't remember what game it was, like a few games back, that they really changed Monza as well. I think it's just to make it more in line with real life as well. But Bahrain, one of the tracks I've driven around, one of the tracks I actually got a set up for as well. So let's try and load that in. I've got China one as well. Oh, go to track. Like I've actually only driven around, I think 5 circuits in this game. Now it's up to like 6 or 7. Has it got? Oh, it's got overtake on. Oh, outbreak myself. Yeah, I'm not good around Bahrain. Like, China's been the only circuit so far where I've actually felt comfortable around. Oh, and Catalonia actually. I did that for the video. But those are the 2 circuits so far. Oh, come on. Of course, I had my wheel an inch over the line. Oh, we went under 130. That's not bad for a pleb like me. I thought that was my car for a second at the end. Because that's what my team car is turning. It's turning into purple when I want it blue. But I think it's because of my colour blindness. I can't really tell the difference that well. So I'm trying to fix that for a second. So which will be actually around Bahrain. So this is actually good practice for my team. Jet race start. Oh, we've already got a ghost. Is that because someone's left already? Was that connection? No, it's like because someone's left. We only got 18 people now. So car in front's very excited to get going. Oh, on the clutch. Seems like everyone had different start times though. But the chaos unfold in front. Colliding with someone. Oh god. Did a clerk that.
If it takes too much damage.
Someone is literally laying bump cars in front. Oh wow, we've got around the outside of them. Someone using the wall to take the corner. It's a bit of an unusual line. Don't think even I've attempted that into that. That's kind of everyone in front.
A new
Oh, what the
strategy
hell?
is available on the MFD.
Oh, he didn't have any overtake left. So we've just got some ghosts in front. It's a pretty good battle.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Like, did me like a kipper there. Like, if it actually stays on the circuit, we could probably work together to close up to everyone in front.
Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag.
Ask them to give me DRS and then exit stage right. Don't see that generosity often in these lobbies. Oh,
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
right, see you, Anon. Have a good sleep. Jesus, curb. Watch, we're 6 seconds behind the driver in front, so I don't think we're gonna have a battle apart from. Is that, oh, is that an actual car behind us? I thought we only had a ghost behind us. Just showing off.
This is your final lap of the race.
We'll go nicely round. Tell us that, mate. That's one thing I'm awful at in this game, is like the rotation of the brakes. You see, I've got to virtually get the car to a stop before I get the old thing moving how I like it. We do have front wing damage in this race, but still I expect to be a bit better than that. So that's a bit more like it. Did not see when we're
Okay,
point
this
now.
is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
Jeff, such a killjoy. So did our fastest lap? I think that was our final lap. Oh, not quite. As we've got the obligatory person with the 69 number. Is that everyone finished? Who are we waiting for? Oh, we're just waiting for... What's 9 and 10? There's 9 and 10. No, they finished. Have they not? Oh no, they have. This is the kind of blue I want. Well, not maybe not this light. Something a bit lighter, not, you know, this light. 7th. We're not doing bad in these online races. Like, I'm never going to be one of the people at the front, as... Oh, I think I've just unlocked that. I do love the Schumacher race suits, like with the dragon on them, like that red one. That is awesome. So how fast is that then? We're what, 2 seconds off the pace? Yeah. It's got half the people have left now. Started off with like 20, now we're down to like 10. Shall we try one more race, and then I might just call it a night. Have a bit of a shorter stream this time. Mainly want to get back into iRacing, but then most of the races are around like Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, and I'm rubbish at that in iRacing because you actually have to be precise and stuff because the curbs are high. But yeah, we've got to end with Baku. Oh no, we've got Belgium as well. Actually, okay, we'll do 2 more races then. So we've got Baku and then Belgium. Oh, so at the end you could maybe be my eyes so I can actually try and get the livery right for the my team.
As I said, it to my eyes it looks very purple, but it could actually be blue. Because I got one of those, what's it, red-green deficiencies, like the most common one. Oh, we're back up to 17 drivers. 18. You can almost guarantee half won't survive the first corner now. Like, someone at the back's just going to be, oh no, I forgot my brakes. Like, I'm normally around every corner around here. Like, I'm not a fan of this circuit. Oh, there's the castle turn, and that's about it, really. Makes for entertaining races, though. You know, entertaining good, entertaining bad. I guess the last couple have been entertaining good, but before that was entertaining bad. As, I guess, default car setup. It's just the problem with all of these Tilka, like, street circuits, or Tilka circuits in general. Like, it's high speed, like, long straights, and then, oh, there's the tight section now. Oh, we've got some fast sweepers. Oh, it's got tight again. Oh, and now we've got the long front stretch. Like, it's all too similar. Same with Vietnam, like, you've got that ridiculous back straight into a hairpin, and then, oh no, we've got the sweepers. Oh, it's got a bit tighter. Oh, we're at the beginning of the lap again. Yeah, Bill. Oh, God. That was way too early. And the most infamous turn. Or one of the most infamous turns on the calendar now. Oh yeah, I bet you used freaking overtake. Where's DRS? There it is. Just at 8 seconds off the pace. That's what we're talking about. Just the casual. Oh, 7.5 seconds. Did a disservice to myself there. And now that guy's almost 2 seconds quicker than anyone else. That is ridiculous. Like, I'm so glad I don't do the e-racing now. I'll probably be at the back like a lap down on everyone else. Like, I chose a good time to stop with league racing. You would have thought it was actually decent at these F1 games when they first came out. I got to 2011, 2012 was alright. 2013 just about, and then after that, really downhill. Because I played 14 quite a bit, but then I barely played 15, 16,
a bit of 17, and then I've barely played 18 or 19. So I haven't kind of kept up with the handling, it feels like. No, 20, I quite like the handling. Like, the feedback when it actually kicks in is decent. And it doesn't seem as slidey, the cars. Like, you're not trying to actually drift them around the corner, you know, just downshift like crazy and drift them around the corners. It actually feels like you need to input properly in order to be quick. Yes, here we go. I just basically got out the way there, didn't I? Well, how many ghost cars are there?
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
I've cleared a couple of the ghost cars. Still one in front. Yeah, God, this is why you save your overtake. Got a great view of them going like 3 wide into the first corner.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Result, bit of argy-bargy. It's actually trying to spy the braking marker, they could barely see it.
Okay, clear.
So, thank you. Oh, that was a bit idiotic, wasn't it? So we can close this gap. Oh, they're pitting, are they? No. Giving us false hope.
DRS is now enabled.
Well, at least we're going to beat the 1 minute 50 we'd already done. Damn, got no overtake now. Oh, guy in front made a mistake. Not the guy directly in front, but the guy in 7th. Damn it, I've got no overtake, do I? Oh, there were ghosts, they've left. Are they? Nope, they're definitely not a... Oh, not a ghost.
This is your final lap of the race.
Come on, DRS. What do you think?
Caution, caution.
Or not?
Green flag.
What the hell's going on with the flags? Got some overtake left. Oh, we got 7th anyway. I'll take that. I couldn't quite do the pit maneuver though. That's a bit disappointing at the end. Should have done some more weaving. So another 7th. We're being consistent in these. That's on pose. Get a train in front. This other guy in 3rd is trying to smile. That's a bit weird. As much as I miss like the normal podium, I don't mind the socially distanced podium they've got going on.
Like the steps wide, like being actually on the start-finish line. Like, that would be really cool when fans return, like having that on the start-finish line, the podium. Like they basically do at Monaco. Like having the podium like there, like, you know, with in front of everyone. Like right in front of everyone, instead of being on. As yeah, Belgium's the last one. Apart from maybe Monza, because you have the fans come onto the track, so it'd be a bit difficult there, but yeah, where they're a bit more strict after the races. Like having the podium on the like start finish line, that's pretty cool. I'd like to see that a couple of races. The podium's got a bit the same with like the silver surround and stuff. I was never the biggest fan of that. So it's pretty nice seeing the podiums now. In comparison. Oh, I don't have a set for Belgium. Low downforce, we'll be fine. And this will be the last race as well, so let's try and end on a high here. Belgium used to be one of my circuits that I was really good at in the F1 games, like in, again, like 2011, 2012, 2013, but that's changed a bit since then. So let's see, car setup. Oh yeah, we can actually load one from Steam, can't we, if we can try and find one. Come on, Steam. That is not what I need. So yeah, let's just go for max top speed. Oh, we don't need to care about the middle sector, do we? This is basically like the Red Bull setup when they had the Renault years, isn't it? Okay, I didn't expect to be sliding through El Rouge and Raidillon. That still feels a very weird spot. Oh my god, how bad is this? Okay, P1's probably flat actually in 7th. Oh, what? Because I used the curb. Oh, a bit wide. Oh, you can really feel the bumps here. Oh, that's not bad at that time. Again, just under 2 seconds off. Anyway, we'll do the last, the first challenge. It'll be okay. It's all pretty close at the top. And then we've been close with 3rd, and then a bit of a gap to 4th and 5th, and then 6th must have made a mistake. Let's try and end on a high. Let's get another 7th place. Get it consistency down. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the F1 2020. I know some of you turned up for iRacing, but I don't know. wasn't too much interest in iRacing, but especially with the skippies being at a track I can't drive round. No, maybe next week I'll go back to iRacing. Might stream it during the week because I'm trying to do kind of midweek streams as well. Try those out. But yeah, tomorrow hopefully I should be streaming TT Other Man 2, doing the Super Sport and Superbike TTs tomorrow. Doing them back to back. My hands will kill me. I mean, my arms killed me because I actually bothered to exercise today. So my arms are like, can't really be asked to turn the wheel. Just got very weak arms, very thin arms, so no muscle here, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do from 11th.
Okay, you need to get that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
Oh, what the fuck? Don't know how I got illegal overtakes, but
Yellow flag. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
whoa. Stop it. Seems like we're going to be ending in misery instead.
Okay, copy that.
So we're just 4 seconds back. I sent the driver in the front to have major front wing damage. Oh god. So do I think we do as well. I mean, we've got a bit of front wing. What the hell is going on in front?
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, clear.
You know, did they pit and come out in front of us? That's how bad our first that was.
The car behind has some front wing damage. We should be able to pull a gap.
Oh god, why am I following them? Well, that scared the crap out of me. There we go.
Caution, caution.
There's a bit too much curb there.
can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Hey, we're up to 11th. Just about see a point in front.
Green flag.
Seem to be gaining on whoever's in front. Oh god, could not see that curve.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Had a bit too much in the first part there. I think they're doing blindfolded driving in front. I mean, they're not doing bad, considering.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. The track is clear. Green flag. This is your final lap of the race. Gap to car in front is 6.1 seconds.
To 7th. Our beloved 7th. was a bad final lap. But not 7th. We let ourselves down there. That wasn't too bad after the opening fracas that was occurring in that first sector. So was it 9 and 10 to scroll down? Oh, I do like that glowing with the brake disc. Not sure about that line though. That's a bit of a different line that. We'd not recommend it. See, now I thought it was blue on this cover. It looks purple in that light. I definitely got blue on the helmet though. That's the only thing I can definitely see is blue and not purple. Oh yeah, we'll check after this. We'll check the liveries. See what the colours actually are. So what's our fastest lap? We're only 3.7 seconds off. Okay. God, I bet anyone didn't get a penalty. Usual sprint mode behaviour. Or F1 public lobby behaviour. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the races. Might do this again sometime. It's F1 2020. It's definitely interesting racing online. I know it seems like the connection is slightly better, but you do see lots of ghost cars. So I'm not sure is connection related or not. Or people have just left. But yeah, let's check out the liveries. And you can be my eyes here. Let me know what is blue and what is purple. Because I obviously do not know the difference at all. Or not, but you can just go to a black screen. Just look into the void. Yeah, actually, it's just gone to a black screen. That's a bit concerning. I hope he's not crashed. Oh, there we go. Oh. No, it's decided. I think it's now decided I can't be asked to connect. Like, connection is good on my end, so this is all coyotes, unfortunately. Good to see online is much better now. You know, you don't get black screens all the time. Like, I'm guessing it wants to connect. Hang on. Let me get out of here. Let me just close that. That never happened. There we go. See, online issues all sorted now by Cody's. Hopefully it's not going through an update. Is that why it's gone a bit? So I can't even get back into the game now. Well, let me check what's happening. Old task manager. Yeah, I can't see F1 2020 running in it. So I should be able to get back in. I think it's doing it. There we go. It was merely just a flesh wound. It was barely anything. So yeah, let's look at these deliveries if we can connect to online. There we go. So what's it? Customization. Okay, is that blue or purple? Let me edit it. Liveries. Okay, I'm guessing that is purple, even though it says on the tri-star line that is blue. Is it because of this? Like if I do that. Ooh, we could go for that colour. Go for what's it, teal, Acra. So that's definitely purple now, isn't it? But that's definitely blue now. Or was that dark purple? See, to my dodgy eyes, it just looks like veined greens or purple. So, you know, that's definitely purple. Can maybe go for something like this, like a lighter... Go for green, go for yellow. I could just go for red, and then there'd be like... I wanted the blue. Because some team I'm being has like predominantly blue, red, and right colours. So surely that is blue, isn't it? But then it looks purple in that colour. Is that just because of the lighting it looks purple? Because in Cinet the other colours are definitely white and red. And if you look at the badge as well, like that is definitely a blue background, isn't it? If I edit it. See, but that looks purple to my eyes. So, as you can see, it's quite similar. See, that looks a bit more blue. Like very dark blue. What was it? 5? Don't know. Maybe it is just the light that's causing me to think it's purple rather than blue. That's a little sneak peek of the team, Spirit Racing. So if you remember Spirit Racing from the 80s, I'm sure you all do. That's who we are in my team. But hope you enjoyed the F1 online and a bit of iRacing as well. I'll be back with, as I said, hopefully tomorrow with TT on Demand 2, Supersport and Superbike TT. So I don't know what time I have to begin. Probably... Well, Supersport's around hour 15, Superbike's hour 45, so it's like 3 hours, and then I want a bit of a rest in between. So I'll probably have to start like 7:30 or 8, around that time. So a bit like this stream actually. So yeah, I'll start around this time tomorrow, and hopefully my hands won't kill me by the time I've done the Superbike race. But thanks out for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. I forget I got to exit the game first because you can't use the mouse out of the freaking game. Again, Codemasters, masters at this PC gaming thing.